All right, I'm over here with Tactical Temptress as my first guest in the new studio space. I got a call earlier today from Tactical Temptress, and I thought she was calling to ask for my wife. Tactical Temptress is not my wife, but she's my wife's best friend. And I got a call, I'm like, oh, do you want to talk to her? And she's like, no, I want to talk to the urban prepper. And so we had an incident that happened, and I thought we would document it, and we would have a part two of this as far as, we need some help, right? What happened?
I definitely do.
Yeah, she had a confession to make.
I hate the name Tactical Temptress because it doesn't really seem to fit my knowledge and skills. I went for a hike yesterday with my 9-year-old son and my father. And we were up at the top of Crystal Mountain, and we were going to do this leisurely downhill hike, hour max down to the car. And my father, he said, go this way. And so we did, and it took us off into the trees, and it went so much farther than it should have. This trail was never ending, and there was no real explanation of where it was going to end or when. And what went from an hour hike became a 3.5-hour hike, and my son is dying, and I have nothing.
You had no gear on you.
I had nothing.
No water. No.
I had a small little 8-ounce bottle of water.
8 ounces of water. The phone died. Or you had to turn it off.
I had to turn it off because it was almost out of battery. Because of course I was taking photos.
Yeah.
And then
no map, no GPS, no.
I mean, I'm at a ski resort. I should be seeing everything. But we were in the woods for forever, and I had no first aid.
So someone sprained their ankle. There was going to be a pickle.
My son is in shorts, and my father's like, well, we should just follow the water. We'll make it down somewhere. I'm like, I can't take him through the brambles in shorts. He's going to have a fit, and he doesn't even know that I'm panicked because I don't know if we're ever going to get back to the car. I don't know where this trail is going to lead. I don't even know if this trail is legit. It was terrifying, and I had nothing.
And you had to keep your game face on because you don't want to scare your kid.
Yes.
But no gear. So we're going to build Tactical Temptress a hiking kit. You had some we have a backpack. You went to REI. And let me get a backpack going for this, because I think you're going to be doing some additional hikes. We want to have you more prepared for those. Back when we first started, I've been doing the channel since 2011, and I think on that year we made your purse kit.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So it's been what, 15, 16 years. Now we're going to make I think more kind of like a go bag, hiking go bag, but we want it under 10 pounds. That's the goal. Well, and practical.
Okay, so I can't tell the difference between 9 pounds and 11 pounds and 15. I just want something that is practical and light that I could easily take on any casual hike, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to camp out if I can help it. I know I need a much bigger bag for that. Yeah. With a lot more gear.
So you don't need to cook anything. You're just going to have snacks.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But the emergency opportunity should there be one.
So we probably want the 10 C's of survival integrated into it, I would think. And I think we need a PDF. We need a PDF on this one. Of course we do. We're going to get a PDF going. So, and we're starting from ground zero, except for the backpack, and you have a water bladder too, right?
So I got this backpack at REI last month with a water bladder in it, because I'm also planning to go on a 50-mile hike in one day with a group, not led by me. And they're bringing a lot of supplies, and so they wanted me to do something very light that I wouldn't be overwhelmed by over the course of that kind of stress. And
so right off the bat, we need water, even though, so at the very least a life straw, even though you have the bladder there. But
I think so.
I have some stuff in the garage. We're going to go, after this, we're going to go dig it up, and then I'll probably be doing a follow-up video with what we put together, and based off of some of the comments as well too. We should still have some, even though you're not going to be doing fire stuff, you should have a way of starting fire, even if it's a bit lighter. Yeah. Well, let's see. I think
flashlight.
Medical. Yeah, so if someone sprains their ankle, what about, do you want anything for broken limbs?
That terrifies me.
Okay.
I'd have
We'll make a small first aid kit.
Yeah.
And then you're going to probably want some kind of a bear spray or something.
Yeah.
You're going to need something for signaling, because you almost got lost, it sounded like. So
I need a battery pack.
We'll get you set up with an anchor. We're going to need a whistle, Probably, we're talking about like the air horn too, right? Like the REI said to use that for the bears.
They did.
I like the bear spray better, but we should maybe both. 2 is 1 and 1 is none is in the prepper community. Let's see what else. We should probably have some of the basics as far as like bandana stuff, some kind of makeshift like a Mylar blanket or some kind of mini blanket thing, just in case. You're not going to be camping, but just in case. Like
No, but the sun was setting, and
yeah, because it was starting to get dark.
it was, and
You had no shelter, nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
How am I going to protect my son through the night up here if we had to? I had nothing.
And you were worried. You also mentioned that if your son got injured, you wouldn't be able to carry him or anything like that. So what do you do in that situation? I was also thinking maybe like even though you're not going to be camping, but just having like some of those hammocks are so small and lightweight now that if your son was injured, like you could put him up on something like that off the ground. But anyway, we're going to get the comment section going on here, and I'm going to put a map, I think, on the video to show where you started, where it was supposed to go, and where it ended up. I think that'd be pretty interesting. Again, Tactical Temptress was ashamed. She said, "How could I be Tactical Temptress when I had nothing on me for a hike, and it was scary, and the family was at."
It's a whole nother thing when you have to prepare for somebody else that you're responsible for.
That's the whole reason I got into prepping was because when my son was born,
I'm
like, I have nothing for him. Like, I don't have anything. Like, I'm not prepared to take care of someone else. Like, I know that depends on me. So, so fortunately, she came to the right place. We have a garage full of first aid gear. We have the water purification. We want a knife, too. I think we should have a knife.
Sure.
She said, "Oh, you gave me a knife years ago, but I think it was probably like a little case knife or how big is it?
Oh, I have a couple.
A couple.
Yeah.
Okay, she's okay, but we'll still get her a good knife. I was thinking like a Mora knife or something lightweight of a full tang. Let's see, what else were you thinking? I was thinking more of like, instead of having to mess with the cables for your phone and doing the Anchor MagSafe power bank. That way you don't have to mess with cables. And I think for it'd be really nice. You were talking about like those Garmin InReaches, but you don't want to have a subscription for something like this. Maybe for a 50. I wonder if there's an alternative solution we could do. There's also some cool stuff with mesh networking that I'm wondering. This is going to be in the Northwest, right? The 50-mile hike?
Yes.
Because if we did like a mesh core, then I wonder if you'd be able to link up through that, and that would be like really lightweight and small. We'll explore that option for this hike. We'll look at the route to see if there's any relays for the mesh. Yeah.
Okay.
You've always wanted to get into mesh networking. I just know it. So you need a flashlight. You need a headlamp.
Yes.
You need fire. You need blanket. You need power. You probably don't want a ham radio or anything. You just want your phone working.
Water. Yeah.
Water, GPS. You're talking about offline GPS maps for
yes.
Yeah. What else?
Just a few things.
Let us know. Again, Tactical Temptress needs our help. She came 1-800 Urban Prepper.
We did.
And so we're here to help now. So I'm going to gather what I can out of the garage, and anything that we need to build up, we'll add that into it. And the goal is to keep it under 10 pounds and practical. So you don't want like a fishing kit and a bow and arrow or anything like that. Nothing like that. No axes.
No, but if I am ever to go camping for a longer time frame, I'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll build that up one next.
Yeah.
Okay. And how is the purse kit still operational, or do we need to redo that?
Oh well,
I know you still have like some of the key items from it.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's an oldie but a goodie video.
It is,
Yeah.
and I have it all.
Yeah, I think I recorded those ones. We have the nice camera now with like the
right.
lights and everything. I think that one it was like a pink flip phone that I stole from my wife. Those are early days on the channel. So anyway, so stay tuned for the future video in which we'll get Tactical Temptress more prepared for a day hike with an unexpected detour that may happen, because you always have to be prepared for the unexpected. Leave your comments below in the comment section on what you think Tactical Temptress should have on these kind of day hikes. I think this is a kit that you should probably want to just keep it in your bag as like a get home bag or a go bag, and then whenever you decide to go on a hike, you can. Or if your car breaks down and you need to make it home, you can still use it for that. So hopefully super practical, nothing too crazy. And we'll go from there. And of course, there will be a PDF document that we will provide in the follow-up video, probably a few weeks from now. When's the 50-mile hike?
July 11th.
Okay, so before July 11th, we need to get this going. So,
Yeah.
so leave your comments below in the comments section. And I'm glad that you made the call.
Thank you.
Yes, and again, I'm super honored that you're the first guest here
Hey.
in the basement studio. So, cool. Leave your comments below in the comments section. Stay tuned for more videos featuring Tactical Temptress with unexpected day hike preparedness kits.
Thank you.
We'll get a good name for it, and I think you have to keep the name Tactical Temptress.
Oh God.
Actually, we're using it for the podcast, so we have to keep it anyway. Okay. Although we're going to replace the AI voice with the real voice, right? Like we're going to do that. So
I'm in.
all right, stay tuned for more urban emergency preparedness videos, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Thanks.